Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Final Fantasy V Advance. Alright, so I've done all the job leveling that I'm comfortable with, and I think we're finally ready to take on the final dungeon of the game, the Interdimensional Rift. Okay, so everyone's level 42 right now, minus Lena, who's 41. Everyone's a freelancer minus Lena, who is a mime. Now, the neat thing about the freelancer job, it starts off really weak, but as you start mastering jobs, then you start getting the statistics and the innate abilities of the other jobs that you've mastered. Now, with Bart's, I've pretty much mastered every physical job with him. That entire row there, these three, Blue Mage and Red Mage, Beastmaster. See, pretty much everything, except for the Mage classes and for Mime. This time I even ended up getting a ninja with Lena so that she can dual wield. I'll show you her equipment in a bit. Lena has all the mage classes mastered, plus some physical ones. I think if you master the gladiator class, it'll automatically give you the best strength out of all the classes that you can master. Yeah, same thing with Krill. She's pretty identical to Bart's. In fact, she is identical to Bart's. Then Ferris. Because Ferris has always been a mixed bag, she has almost everything mastered. Except for a couple jobs that don't really matter, like Beastmaster, Chemist. So the neat thing about mastering jobs, like I just mentioned a moment ago, is that you gain the innate abilities of, well, almost all of your classes that you master. The ones that are exempt from this rule are most of the abilities from Oracle, Cannoneer, and Gladiator, because those are new classes that were added to the Game Boy Advance version of the game. So let's see what we got. I'll just point out the ones that are like of most significance. Focus is really good. I didn't think it would be, but it actually affects your weapons, which makes it incredibly useful. We've got Mug so that we can steal and damage. Lance to drain HP and MP. EI Nuki is actually pretty good. It has a chance of just instantly dispatching all enemies on screen, but it has a chance to fail as well. Rapid Fire allows you to perform 4 weaker attacks at once. Combined with Dual Wield, it allows you to do 8 attacks altogether. Let's see. These are Chemist abilities. Dual Cast is a Red Mage ability for completely mastering it. You need 999 to learn Dual Cast, which allows you to use up to level 3 White and Black Magic. You can Dual Cast, but if you also sub in the actual Black or White, then you can, or even Time, whatever, you can Dual Cast those as well. Finisher and Blade Blitz, these are Gladiator abilities. Blade Blitz isn't actually that good. It doesn't do that much damage. Equip Ribbons is from mastering the Dancer class. All the HP plus is from the Monk job. Two-handed from Knight. Dual Wield from Ninja. Here's where we get some of the innate abilities. So all of these maybe counter, I'm not sure. But the freelancer job will have all of these like innately as part of their freelancer job since they've been mastered with the other jobs. So if they get hit with blue magic, they'll learn it. At low HP, they'll automatically cast Shell. They automatically have Vigilance and First Strike, so it increases the chances of a first attack and prevents back attacks. We can find passages. We'll be able to avoid damage from harmful floors with Light Step. They can all sprint. Alright, so ABP up, EXP up, Read Ahead, Lure, and Long Reach will not be innately learned. You have to actually equip them. because these are the jobs that were added for this game and thus are not innately learned. Anyway, Bartz has Jump and Blue Magic. Lena has Dual Cast. Oh yeah, by the way, Freelancers can have 2 abilities, while Mimes can have 3. So Lena has Dual Cast, White and Black Magic. Krill has Focus and Rapid Fire. And Farah has Focus and Summon. I figure I'll be able to take care of most enemies easily with my 3 physical attackers. But then I'll have Lena on backup being able to cast AoE Black Magic. Plus, Holy is really strong. And then I can also mop up other enemies with Summon if need be with Ferris, since her magic is strong as well. Then as for equipment, Bartz has the Holy Lance and the Defender. Everyone has Hermes Sandals for an accessory too, by the way. Since Lena can dual wield, because the Mime class is also affected by the jobs you master, just like the Freelancer class. She is dual-wielding a Sage's Staff, which increases Holy Magic, and the Magus Rod, which increases the power of elemental spells. Krill has the Masamune and Sasuke's Katana. Oh, why are you wearing that? You need Hermes Sandals. And then Ferris has Excalibur and Enhancer. Oh, wait. Why do you have the Genji Helm equipped? Right. I need to have my freelancers wearing ribbons. The only one that can't wear a ribbon, believe it or not, is Lena. So instead, I'll just give her a gold hairpin, so that her MP cost is cut by half. If I really needed to, I could set one of her abilities to be equip ribbons. But with 3 people completely immune to status effects, I can't see us having too much trouble with status effects. Alright then, it's time to enter the interdimensional rift. Here we go. Alright, so this place is basically an amalgamation of all the areas that we've been to previously, or several areas that we've been to previously. The rules of time and space and physics do not apply in this dungeon, so don't expect them to lead you where they normally would. Alright, so first up is the desert area. So yeah, you'll see enemies both new and old in this place. Goodbye to the land crawler. So yeah, as you can see, we're quite powerful now. But yeah, the Mime class is neat because you can mimic the previous action of whatever party member went before them. For 1,000 years we have been sealed in the rift. Once Xdeath attains the power of the void, our new world, a world of darkness, will be born. And if we have anything to say about it. You've been a thorn in Lord Xdeath's side for long enough. The void will be your burial ground. We'll see about that. Okay, so now we're in the ruins area. That's a weird name, Baldanders. Most of these guys are just going to be nuisances to us, I'm afraid. Oh, I also don't have a whole lot of gil at the moment because I've sunk a lot of gil into just buying a bunch of crap for my stock. I even have 25 elixirs now because I splurged on them in the Phantom Village. Oh yeah, I'll show you my equipment here, my accessories. I also took the liberty of buying 4 coral rings, which absorb water attacks. Now there is a reason for that, but I won't be going into that until the very last area of the dungeon. Trust me, we're gonna need them though. Another elixir. Oh, and I still did most of my job leveling inside of Castle Ball's basement. It still proved to be or at least to me it seemed like the quickest way to gain AP. That leads to the door. Far right will lead us to the chest. Another elixir. Ooh, they dropped a rune chime. Where is it? Bell that uses MP for critical attacks. I think this bell is actually more powerful than the one that you get from... Yeah. It's actually stronger than the Gaia Bell. But it's a rare drop from those fan enemies. Baldanders? Yeah, them. Oh, these are just straight up enemies from the Ronka ruins. Up we go. The chest. MP's not really going to be a concern since I have all these Evers as well. Oh, another blood sword. Okay, so we're actually back at the Phantom Village now. But now it's been, inside of the rift, it's completely frozen in time again. So you can't interact with anyone, you can't buy items, can't play the piano. You can still restore your HP and MP and your status from that jar, though, in that secret area. Okay, now we're in a forest. Can't go that way. Okay, that keeps going forward, so let's go back this way. There's a treasure chest over here. Those white flames are kind of similar to the Gaia jellies that we fought in the forest earlier. They have high physical evasion. But if you can hit them with a magic attack, then they won't be too much trouble. See, focus is really useful. Ooh, there we go. Another ribbon. That's right, follow after him. It's just kind of hard to navigate this forest. Oop, there's another enhancer. That's cool. And a Lilith Rod. Rod that sometimes saps target's MP. Wow, no thank you. Oh, I can't actually go that way. Never mind. Alright, so this is the way forward. It's cool that we have 4 ribbons now. If we really need to, we can equip another one on Lena now. If we give her the ability to wear ribbons, that is. So let's examine this tree, and that opens a path. Oh, hello. Calofisteri. These woods are so peaceful. Why don't you rest here for all eternity? Nah, I'm good. Sad. She didn't get a chance to do a damn thing. Well, moving on. And I remember this area. Now, one of the two super bosses of the game is actually in this area. Oh, of course, he goes for the one person that can be petrified. Damn you. Get out of here. Oh, another coral ring. Wonder what would happen if I had gone the other way then. Oh. Oh, wait. Aha! Another angel ring. Oh, okay, they absorb holy damage. That's not good. In that case, let's hit him with Flare. Okay, that works. Yeah, I did buy 4 coral rings and 2 angel rings. The angel rings aren't going to come into play until we get to the post-game content, though. Alright, so I'm going to have to switch my abilities around for a super boss that's coming up. I'm gonna give all 3 of my melee dudes Spell Blade and Rapid Fire. Where's Rapid Fire? There you are. Now, the super boss that we're going against, one of his attacks induces confusion, but even with a ribbon, it's not going to protect us from it, unfortunately. Now, trust me when I say this thing is incredibly difficult. In fact, I'm gonna equip her with a flame shield so that she absorbs fire attacks. Alright, let's give this a shot.